Okay, so I'm going to be smoking your turkey this year for Christmas. It's Tuesday morning. I stuck the turkey in the brine last night, so Monday night. I'm going to probably smoke it Friday morning. Christmas is on Saturday this year, so I'm going to smoke it Friday morning. It'll probably smoke for close to 12 hours or more, so I want to get it done the day before and then just reheat it, so I'm not stressing out about it or having to smoke it overnight when I'd rather be sleeping. But I'll put the links and information on the brine I use in the down below the video. I use this same brine to do some venison roasts last week, and they were just so good. So good. So I'll come back Friday morning and show you the process. Okay, it's Friday morning. Tomorrow is Christmas. I'm gonna go ahead and smoke this turkey today. I put it in the brine, if you remember from earlier, on Monday evening. I should mention that I also took a needle and, injected brine all throughout multiple places. Actually, you can probably see little holes in there. Is because I injected really well all the way through the breast, into the thigh, anywhere where there was big muscle groups. I injected and just really pumped it full of the brine beforehand, before I even stuck it into the brine to sit. So so this morning got it out, and then rinsed it off good and set it out here to dry. You want it to dry so it's getting a little tacky before you stick it in the smoker. Got the smoker heating up, and I have probes stuck, one into the deep thigh muscle and one into the breast, and I use this little Enzu thermometer. It's really nice. It has places for putting 4 probes in, so I'll have probe 1 set up to actually monitor the smoker temperature, and then probe 1 is the thigh and probe 2 is the breast. And I can have this inside the house with me and monitor it and set all my stuff just from this unit that I have in the house with me. So it's really slick. I like it a lot. Works great. So we're gonna go ahead and get this turkey in the smoker. I got the turkey preheating to about 135 right now. I'm gonna stick it in 135 for an hour with the no smoke, with the vents wide open, just to finish drying things out before I add the smoke. And so we'll come back later. So there, I got it all wired. I'm gonna set this one. Just want to get this to a little bit better. Want that to kind of monitor temperature inside. Okay, so anyway, there's the turkey all wired, plugged in. This unit mounts, magnetic mounts right on the side. So starting temperatures, see right now my smoker is coming back up, so it's about 64, and those are the 2 probes in the meat. And I use the amazing pellet smoker tray, and I'll show you what I do with that, but those are great. And I have the Smoke Hollow Smoketronics smoker. I'll show you how that runs from the inside of the house too. It's great. Smoke Hollow smoker, I can run from my tablet inside the house, and I can set my temperature goal, and it actually graphs out for you the whole firing, but I can edit. I can make changes, temperature changes, whatever I want to do from in here. So it's really nice. I like it a lot. So here's how to work these amazing pellet smoker. Just load it up with pellets. I'm using apple pellets for this smoke. Pretty much my go-to is apple for most red meats. I use alder, and I use that only for when I do salmon, but everything else, you know, poultry or beef, venison, whatever, I use a lot of apple. I buy it in a big 25-pound bags, and then I split it up into Ziploc bags to make sure these pellets stay nice and dry. But the whole process is you just want to get it good. I just use a torch, a good fire going, and I do it. It has 2 ports, so I like both ports because I want to get a bigger smoke than just doing one port. So it burns from both directions, and I'm getting double the smoke. Still lasts, you know, a good, I don't know, 8 hours or so this way, but might have to reload it. And I keep doing this, going back and forth until it's burning good. And then I let it burn itself out. It takes about 10 minutes. So let it get good going, and then let it burn itself out, and then it will keep going for, it'll give a good smoke. So there, I got a good burn going. It took a little while of putting the torch in each end just to keep relighting those coals, get it burning good. And that's what you want to see. You want to see it burning well by itself, like that. And I'll come back in about 10 minutes, and it should be great, perfect to stick, ready to stick in. You want to make sure when you put in the pellets that you don't have pellets bridging over from one side of these ridges to the other. Otherwise, your fire can bridge over and start burning into another trough. That's you don't want it to do. You want it to burn slowly down the whole length of the trough and back around, and that's what gives you the nice, slow, long smoke. So this works a whole lot better than using the pellet tray or the chip tray in my smoker, which you have to put new chips in like every hour or so. This thing, I set it and forget it, and it's good. Even double it like this, you know, for a good 7 to 8 hour smoke or more. Oftentimes, a lot of my smokes, if I'm doing salamis, I don't really need more than that. So this is what I do. Okay, now come back, been about 10 minutes. You can see getting good smoke off there. I'm gonna stick that in the smoker and let it get going. I just usually set it down in the drip pan. And also I want to close my vents to about just a quarter open for the rest of the smoke time. Well, my smoker needs to heat back up again because I opened the door. Things are warming up a little bit. Side. Now, the reason why I have my one probe measuring the temperature of the smoker on the inside close to where the meat is because I find that my actual temperature close to around my meat is not always the same or as my smoker setting is set, and I want to run my temperature by what the actual temperature is, not by what the smoker says. I don't trust the smoker electronics enough that their thermometer is got the temperature right, and I also don't know where their thermometer is at checking the temperature in there. So oftentimes I will set my smoker higher temperature that I want, so that the actual temperature around my meat is where I need it to be. So I'm going to run it between 130 140 for about an hour or so, then I'll start bumping it up. See, it's already getting back up to 130. I think I have it set inside at about 145, and I'll run this thermometer probably reading about 130 to 135 or so, maybe show up to 140. We'll see. Okay, it's been about 5 hours total. You can see the smoke's still coming out really good. Did an hour at 130 with no smoke, then put it to 150 for an hour with smoke, and then it's been going for last like 3 hours or so at 170 with smoke. Just gonna see how things are looking inside and where our pellets are at. We should have plenty left yet. Ooh. Smoking. I'll see our pellets are getting low. I might pull that out and go ahead and refill it now while I'm here. Turkey's looking good. Okay, well, it's a little bit after midnight, and we finally reached temperature. So let's see what we got in here. Ooh. Looks amazing, smells amazing. We get this thing out of here, see what we got. Okay, there we go. Just getting in to the meat there. Yeah, my cat smells it. It's all really juicy. Let's see. Really good. Cut up the rest of this, get it in the fridge, eat it up tomorrow. I got most of the meat cut off, and just look, it's just breast meat. It's juicy. I was afraid it was gonna get dried out cooking like that, but it's juicy and tender, smoky. The dark meat came out. It's beautiful. Smells amazing, tastes amazing. This came out great.